so beautiful. You ready to speak with Tracey? Yeah? Let's get Tracey in here. Tracey!
Hello.
You have to meet this beautiful Irishman, Finley,
Hello,
and his owner, Miranda.
Hello.
Thank you for having me here today.
Yeah.
Hello, Finley.
How are you?
It's so nice to meet you. I know you've been waiting a little bit for me. I'm sorry. It's nice to meet you both. You are just beautiful, Finley. You're just beautiful. You want to come over more? Are you okay? How are you today, handsome? How are you today? Did you speak with us today? Because I know you've been waiting. Oh, and you're waiting on a carrot too? Oh, an apple? Oh, an apple. Well, I think we can get you an apple. Would you like me to get him one? I think we got them covered. What would you like to tell us today? What would you like to tell us today? I wish we knew what the number 7 meant. Finley keeps showing me the number 7. We've been trying to place our finger on what the number 7 means. I'm not quite sure, but maybe we'll figure that out. All right, maybe we'll figure that out. Do you have any questions for Finley? Let's get him started.
I just want to know, like, when I'm riding him, he just, like, he seems like he just doesn't like being ridden. He pulls a lot, and I don't know if he had, like a really bad experience with a rider or something, before I rode him.
Okay.
Or if he just doesn't like to be ridden.
There's a pain here. Okay, on his back right, outside of his back right leg. There's a pain here. So this bothers him a little bit. Alright, so that might be part of his issue. Yeah, I know you don't like those flies, do you? Nobody likes flies.
No.
So this might be part of what's bothering him. What's with the pulling? Now, let me ask you something though. He's showing me it bothers him more to go to the right than to the left.
Yeah, whenever I'm riding him, he goes better going around
to the left. Okay. Is this the pulling you're talking about?
Yeah, like when I'm riding him, he just pulls and pulls and he just wants to run.
Some of that I'm getting to the right is because of this pain in this leg.
The leg?
It feels, I want to say more tendon than anything. It feels like stretched tendon. But it's probably, I don't know if there's anything you can do about it. I'm not a vet. But I feel like it's a tendon issue. Okay, and I would guess it's the one that runs from the knee up to the hip.
Okay.
I don't know what you would do for it. It hurts more to go to the right than it goes to the left. And it does hurt into the hip, because when I just turned to the hip, that's when I felt it.
Okay.
So, a warm-up is, a good long warm-up helps a lot. Which is maybe why he wants to run more.
Yeah.
Because that would be a better warm-up for him. Of course, in this heat, I understand you wouldn't want to work him too much with a warm-up.
Yeah, definitely.
What else helps with that? What else helps with that leg? Did you ever try stretching it like a horse masseuse would do?
We've stretched him out before, like we ride. Paige will help me do it because I'm always afraid to, hurt him or something. But
understood.
Yeah.
Does that seem to help at all?
Sometimes, the pulling is like something he kind of always does. Like some days are better than others with the pulling.
Okay.
Like some days I ride him and he's fine and he's not pulling me like crazy, and then other days he's just wants to gallop and run away.
Okay. Well, that might be the days when it hurts more too.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I do get a lot of that's connected to this pain in the leg.
Okay.
What about, let me ask you something about trailering. Have you trailered him much?
No.
Okay. Alright. Because he's telling me he's uncomfortable with trailering, and I didn't know if you ever had noticed a issue with him with trailering.
The first time I trailered him, was today actually, and him and Skylar were crossing in the trailer and having a rough time in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's why he's bringing up trailering, because you're trailering today.
Yeah,
okay.
They weren't feeling it.
Okay, alright, yeah, because that's why he's bringing that up. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Okay. He's very uncomfortable with trailering, and why? Tell me why. Why are you uncomfortable with trailering? Do you want to tell me about it? What's the trailering issue? Do you know anything about his history?
Not really. I know he was a dressage horse at one point, but that's about all I really know.
Okay. The word he's using is stolen. I don't think it was actually stolen. He might have been sold without knowing he was sold, but he feels like he was stolen. He feels like he was put on a... Yeah. You do you know something about this? Come in and tell us, please.
I actually do.
Come in. It's okay. You could. That was okay.
He actually came from...
This is Anita. She knows.
Yes, yeah.
You actually purchased him, correct?
Yes. What happened was he was rescued, and he had come from a woman, a young girl who said that her mother had purchased him for her.
Okay.
And her mother passed away.
Okay.
So she just did not want a reminder of her mother.
Okay.
So she called up and he was going to auction. And then I got a call from somebody else who let me know, and I went and got him and picked him up. I'm sorry, I mean,
okay.
You know, but I picked him up, and he's antsy, he's crazy on a trailer.
Okay.
He's very anxious on a trailer.
Okay.
He does not like being on a trailer at all.
Okay.
At all. I don't know what it's about. They said he was a dressage horse, or she was trying to make him a dressage horse.
Yeah, okay.
But she says, oh, he's not going to work out, and she doesn't want anything. I don't know what the true story is, honestly.
Okay.
You know, but, and he did at one time, he startled one time when my daughter was riding him. Some turkeys had flown out, startled him, and he went to go jump a fence. He took off on my daughter, and he's done it to Miranda as well. Just takes off.
Okay.
And at one particular time, he took off, jumped the fence, and knocked the fence down, and he fell with the fence.
Oh, is that where you hurt your leg? Is that how you hurt your leg? Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I mean, he's been a great horse. Everybody, he's like a pocket horse. He loves treats. He loves everything. He loves people, but from the issues we hear, I mean, most of our horses that we do rescue, they're not ridden or anything, but some like to be ridden.
Right.
You know, so to give them a job and to keep them fit and, you know, exercised.
Sure.
So with him, Miranda comes, and this is Miranda's horse, you know, and
she loves him too.
Yeah,
he loves her very much.
He does. And so she comes and she rides him, but he does a lot of pulling, puts his head all the way down, and just wants to go forward.
Okay.
I think that's what Miranda may be
talking about with the pulling.
With the pulling, he has a lot of energy. And anybody who's ever been on him, they keep trying, and they've tried. And I'm very against bits, heavy bits, or anything in his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, I had one particular person ride him, and ever since they got on him once, it like ruined him.
Yeah.
She was really aggressive with his face.
And they broke his trust.
Yes.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
And it was this particular person, ever since then, he was not the same horse.
Okay. Do I know this person?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Mr. Finley, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That was incredible. You need to know, sweetheart, that no one is ever going to hurt you again. See, now what I'm doing here is I'm trying to pull out some of this fear. Someone instilled great fear into you. I want you to know no one's ever going to do that again. Let me ask you something, Finley. If you were walked around the arena first, or the rink, or wherever you're riding, if you were walked around first to see that there's no danger, would that make you feel better? Would you like that first? I mean, I know that you're out here, you know, I'm not sure exactly where you ride at. But would that make you feel better? If you just got to walk around first to see that there's no danger, even if it's a place that you're at all the time. Would that make you feel better? Would you do that for him?
I would.
Okay.
I have actually.
Oh, good. Okay. Have you noticed him being better on those days?
I have. When
Okay.
he notices, like, he'll take a look around, I'll let him look, and things that could possibly freak him out. And
Mm-hmm.
he'll look at it, and then he'll be okay with it. And then when we ride past it, he's okay with it.
Okay. So even on lead line before you
Yeah.
even mount, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he says that that's more comforting for him.
All right, I'll start doing that.
Okay.
For sure.
That helps him. He needs to have that trust rebuilt. I know you are not the one who broke his trust. I completely understand this. He just needs to have it rebuilt again, and he will.
Yeah.
He will get it rebuilt. He may not get to the point where he trusts everyone in the world, but he does trust you, but he just needs another measure of comfort. He needs that other measure of trust built up.
Like, I feel like he has really good, like, trust on the ground with me, but then when I'm on him, it's a little different.
Because he feels responsible for you and him now. Okay, so if you would just walk him around once,
Okay.
so he can see that even though this is a place that I'm at all the time, I need to make sure that right now there's nothing else here. Even though there was nothing here 5 minutes ago, I need to know there's nothing else here now. And he says he would feel better with that. He does appreciate that you do kind of cater to his little issues. He wants to be a very good horse for you. He is trying.
I know he does.
And you always thank him after you ride, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, he says that you thank him. He says, even when I'm not that good,
Yeah.
even when I don't behave so well, you still thank me.
Yeah, because he could have threw me off, but he didn't.
But he
so
didn't.
I always make sure he knows.
He appreciates that you thanked him for that. He says you thank me. He says some days I don't even think I deserve that thank you, but you do it anyway, and you take care of me, and you never just leave me in the field and walk off like somebody used to do. Somebody did that. Somebody would get angry with me and leave me in the field and walk off, but you didn't do that. You've never done that. You've never left me groomed or saddled out there.
Yeah, no.
And he appreciates that, and he respects you for that. And you're doing a wonderful job with him.
Oh.
In the right hands, your hands, he will come around. I know that.
What's up, buddy?
So that will help him.
Fly around bubbles.
Yeah, I saw that. The gold. I don't know what that was. Okay. Now, back to the trailer. I want to get back to that for a second. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I know, I see. It's just other horses moving. You're safe. He likes the word safe. Okay? Because as soon as I said that, he dropped his head. There was just one of the horses out there was just trotting. But when Miranda says you're safe, will you accept that everything is fine? If Miranda says, okay, Finley, you're safe, can you relax at that term? Relax at that word? You're safe? Do you feel this? Nice. Okay. So, when he gets spooky, when he gets uncomfortable, try that. You're safe. Because he instantly responded to that. Good. You're safe. So when Miranda says you're safe, you can relax. I want to get back to the trailer. So yes, he felt like he was still, okay, I understand what happened with the old owner now that Anita explained it. It felt like he was taken away. Didn't understand what happened. I don't think that he necessarily was stolen, but he feels like he was. Didn't know his owner died, didn't know what was going on with him. He has a bigger fear of it happening again than the fact that it actually did happen. So, we're going to tell him, Finley, that will never ever happen again. You don't have to have a fear of trailers. Anytime you're put on a trailer by Anita or Miranda or Paige, you will be taken off the trailer by the same people. Okay. if you put him on a trailer, you tell him, I will take you back off the trailer, or tell him who will take him back off the trailer, okay? If you put him on and you know that Paige is going to take him off, or Anita, you tell him who's going to take him off, so he doesn't have to worry about it. So he knows what's happening at the end of the line, where he's going to be, and who's going to take him off. Alright, does that make you feel better? So he won't be with strangers.
No, never.
He'll never be with strangers. If you put on a trailer by Miranda, you'll be taken off by Miranda. Or she'll tell you who's going to take you off. You're never going to be in a bad place. You'll always be safe. You don't have to worry about trailers anymore. Okay? Alright, you can relax about that. You can relax now. You have no more things to fear in your life. You'll never go to auction. Nothing bad. What? Yes, I promise. Yes, I promise. You'll never go to auction. Bad things will never happen. Never. Well, storms might happen. You don't like storms? Storms might happen. We can't help that, but they're not going to harm you. You'll still be safe even with storms. Even with storms, you'll be safe. Okay? You'll still be safe with that. Okay? Don't you worry. You can't stop storms, but they're not going to harm you. Storms don't harm you. You'll always be safe. What else? What else bothers you? We're very glad there's no goats in with us. We don't like that.
That's what he said.
It was.
Oh! Well, we're glad there isn't now. He's very glad.
I told you that.
Yes, he doesn't.
Like goats?
No. No, they get underfoot and they're, no. Oh no, no.
Then you don't like the goats?
No.
He used to be in with, I mean, goats used to roam around and go in and out.
Oh, well. What about the mini horse? What about the little mini horses? No, they're okay. Wilbur. You like Wilbur? Wilbur's okay, but I don't like he chews my tail.
Oh my god!
I would like it better if he didn't chew my tail.
That's crazy! Oh my god, he chews his tail all the time.
I don't like that.
I always yell at him because I catch him.
I'd rather if he didn't chew my tail. I like Wilbur, but I don't like when he chews my tail.
That's crazy! Oh my god.
But I don't mind him so much. He's okay.
And we're going to be getting a shelter.
He went there with the rain. He was asking about a shelter with the rain.
Yes.
He was asking about that.
We had lost a lot of things with Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
But when it rained, we were in something where they have access to shelter.
Okay.
But it's not his everyday shelter. It's
Okay.
not his own. But he will be getting his own. Him and Sky will be getting their own shelter.
So you'll get your own new shelter now in the rain, okay? So, because he asked about a shelter, but he said he had protection when it rained, so it was all right as long as he doesn't get left out in it. So I wasn't even going to bring it up, but okay.
Just recently, where he was, that property had gotten a tree hit by lightning.
That was the lightning. Okay, but it won't hit you, and you'll have shelter. You're getting a new shelter from the storms, so you'll be safe then. It can't get in there to you. Okay? It can't get in there to you. So you don't have anything to worry about now in the storms, okay? You're getting a nice new shelter, and it's safe. And it's very safe. Okay? Yeah. So you'll be okay. That's good, because we don't like that. Okay. Good. So you feel better. Good. Okay. We still don't know the number 7, but we're good with that. Okay. Questions? Okay. All right.
He's a good boy. He'll never go anywhere. He'll be with us.
So,
He'll be lost. He'll never be hurt.
so you understand then. This is your forever home. You're forever family, and you feel much better about that, don't you? Yes. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, you're welcome. That was very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Those were his concerns. And he feels better. He says, I'm going to try real hard to be better on the trailer. Although, you know, it's going to take him a little work, so you might want to practice that a little bit. But
Want help with us getting him on the trailer? Like, is there something you'd rather have on the trailer to help you get more comfortable?
His friend makes him feel better. Skylar. Skylar makes him feel better on the trailer. Much better than being alone. Of course, having a nice supply of carrots and apples wouldn't hurt.
You and the tree.
Yeah, trees. Just one other thing he wants to say is, thank you for helping me with my feet.
Oh yeah, I always pick out his feet like twice a day.
Okay. He appreciates that.
Oh, okay. You're welcome, Sam.
Yeah, he appreciates that. He said his feet used to hurt him. They're lovely now. So he does thank you for that. He takes special care of his feet. He says thank you.
Oil them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he appreciates that because they weren't always in such nice shape.
You afraid of the bed?
Yes. Yes. He is afraid of the bed. Yes, and that's a good question. He is afraid of the bed. The more gentle, the better, and if you ride him without a bit, it's even better. But you can't go so quick then.
Yeah.
You can't run quick then. If you want no bit or a gentle bit, you have to slow down. You have to slow down. Otherwise, there's going to have to be a harder bit, and you don't want that. Okay? So you have to slow down for the gentle bit, or no bit. Put his mouth going. Okay?
Yeah, I always want to ride him without a bit, but I get a little nervous
Too quick.
when he goes too quick, and I don't know if I can stop him without one. But I agree with, you know, a less hard bit when it comes to horses. I feel like it's like torture when you do that.
Absolutely.
I don't
So
like it.
if you want the gentle bit, you have to slow down. You have to stay slow and listen. Otherwise, you get a hard bit, and you don't want that. You can do that. It's a good deal, right? You can slow down. But he would prefer that, but he's got to stay slow for that.
There's a special one made by a veterinary that is less pressure than regular
Good.
special
Do you want that? No bit? Yes. Okay, then you have to go slow then. Nice control. You have to have very nice control for no bit. Okay? Then you have no pain in your mouth, but you have to ride slow. I can do this.
I know, Finn's getting for Christmas.
Exact words. Most of the time they speak in images. These were exact words. I can do this. Okay, buddy, we're going to hold you to it.
We're going to try it, Finn.
Fabulous. You're smart enough to do it. Good. I'm going to hear about
I'm
this.
still here, we know it.
I'm going to hear about this, and I can still talk to you even when I'm not here. You know, you can hear me in your head. I'm very proud of you. This was a very nice session. I'm very proud of you. He's extremely smart. Very receptive. Thank you. Thank you for speaking to me today. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us, Finn and Miranda.
Thank
It was
you.
so wonderful talking with you, and we have a lot more to come, so please join us on our next episode of SitSpeak. Thank you. Bye now.